Hello everyone, Jai Seva to everyone. I am very much happy to inform that today is balidhan Dhivos of Ranidhurgavathi. She was a very iron lady. Ranidhurgavathi was very brave personality. It is a very proud and a great moment to explain her history, to what she did and how she was ruled her state. It is a very important aspect to the tribals. Now tribals, we call tribals, but once upon a time they were rulers of this nation. There were many states in India. A tribal people, mostly Gond peoples were rulers. Here in Chandrapur, Nagpur, and so many places, tribal, mostly Gonds people were rulers. So now they became tribals. This is very most pathetic situation of tribals. So it is remembering. It is a great pride to remembering our history, because once we were rulers, how we were at that time. So now I will explain the Ranidhurgavati's contribution and what she did. So let us watch this video. And who did not subscribe my channel, please subscribe my channel and support, encourage me. If any comments, you can comment. If you like this video, you can share to our people, because it is a very historical moment. Whoever prepares any competitive exams, it will help you further. It will enrich your knowledge. So kindly my request you to all, share this video. Jai Seva. Jai Seva to all. And today is balidhan Dhivos of Ranidhurgavathi, the queen of Gondwana, and I will explain about Ranidhurgavathi. She was born on 5th October 1524 AD in the family of famous Chandel Emperor Kiratrai. She was born at the fort of Kalanjar, Banda of UP. Chandel dynasty is famous in the Indian history for the violent king Vidyadhar, who repulsed the attacks of Muhammad Ghazni, and his love for sculptures is shown in the world famed temples of Kajaruho and Kalanjar fort. Ranidhurgavati's achievements further enhanced the glory of her ancestral tradition of courage and patronage of arts. In 1942, she was married to Dalpat Shah, the eldest son of King Sangram Shah of Gond dynasty. Chandel and Gond dynasty got closer as a consequence of this marriage, and that was the reason Kiratrai got the help of Gonds and his son-in-law Dalpat Shah at the time of invasion of Sher Shah Suri, in which Sher Shah Suri died. Ranidhurgavathi gave birth to a son in 1545 AD, who was named Veer Narayan Dalpatsa, died in about 1550 AD. As Veer Narayan was too young at the time, Durgavati took the reins of the Gond kingdom in her hands. Two ministers, Adar Kayastha and Man Thakur, helped the Rani in looking after the administration successfully and effectively. Rani Durgavati moved her capital to Chauragarh in place of Singhagarh. It was a port of strategic importance situated on the Satpura hill range. After the death of Sher Shah, Sujat Khan captured the Malwa zone and was succeeded by his son Baj Bahadur in 1556 AD. Baj Bahadur is famous in history for his tumultuous love affair with Rani Rupavati. After ascending to the throne, he attacked Rani Durgavati, but the attack was repulsed with heavy losses to his army. This defeat effectively silenced Baj Bahadur, and the victory brought name and fame for Rani Durgavati. In the year 1562, Akbar vanished the Malwa ruler Baj Bahadur and annexed the Malwa with Mughal dominion. Consequently, the state boundary of Rani touched the Mughal kingdom. Rani's contemporary Mughal Subedar was Abdul Majid Khan, an ambitious man who vanished Ramachandra, the ruler of Rewa. Prosperity of Rani Durgavati state lured him, and he invaded Rani's state after taking permission from Mughal emperor. This plan of Mughal invasion was the result of expansionism and imperialism of Akbar. When Rani heard about the attack by Asaf Khan, she decided to defend her kingdom with all her might, although her minister Adar pointed out the strength of Mughal forces. Rani maintained that it was better to die respectfully than to live a disgraceful life. To fight a defensive battle, she went to Narai, situated between a hilly range on one side and two rivers, Gaur and Narmada, on the other side. It was an equal battle with trained soldiers and modern weapons. In multiple, one on one side and a few untrained soldiers with old weapons on the other side. Her Fauzdar Arjun Das was killed in the battle, and Rani decided to lead the defense herself. As the enemy entered the valley, soldiers of Rani attacked them. Both sides lost some men, but Rani was victorious in this battle. She chased the Mughal army and came out of the valley. At this stage, Rani reviewed her strategy with her counselors. She wanted to attack the enemy in the night to enfeeble them, but her lieutenants did not accept her suggestion. By next morning, Asaf Khan had summoned big guns. Rani rode on her elephant Sarman and came for the battle. Her son Veer Narayan also took part in the battle. He got wounded and had to retire to safe place. In the course of battle, Rani also got injured near her ear with an arrow. Another arrow pierced her neck and she lost her consciousness. On regaining consciousness, she perceived that defeat was imminent. Her Mahout advised her to leave the battlefield, but she refused and took out her dagger and killed herself. Her martyrdom day, 24th June 1564, is even today commemorated as a balidhan Dhivos. Ranidhurgavathi was a personality with varied facets. She was violent, beautiful and brave, and also a great leader with administrative skills. Her self-respect forced her to fight till death rather than surrender herself to her enemy. She, like her ancestral dynasty, built so many lakes in her state and did a lot for the welfare of her people. She respected the scholars and extended her patronage to them. She welcomed the Vithalnath of Vallabha community and took Diksha from him. She was a secular and appointed many eminent Muslims on important posts. The place where she sacrificed herself has always been a source of inspiration for freedom fighters. In the year 1983, the government of Madhya Pradesh renamed the University of Jabalpur as Ranidhurgavathi Vishwavidyalaya in her memory, and government of India paid its tribute to the violent Rani by issuing a postal stamp commemorating her martyrdom on 25th June 1988. This was the history of Ranidhurgavathi. So here in Utnur also at Gusadigutta we celebrate Ranidhurgavathi Jayanti. At the same time we celebrate the Balidhan Dhivos also. In Kumrambhim district, the statue was also unveiled, established in Jainur, in the entering place of Jainur. So this was a great pride to tribals, and they have very proud moment remembering her. So this indicates their historical and how they once they were rurals and now how they become backward. So they recognize all these things and they celebrate her Balidhan Dhivos. So So with this I conclude about history and her contribution towards our people. When she was ruling the state, she was uh, very much worshipper of Sri Shambhu Mahadev and Jangubai Pandikupar Lingo. So, remembering her contribution towards people, towards nation, it is a great pleasure to inform you. Thank you everyone watching my video, and who didn't subscribe, please subscribe my channel and share if you like this video. Any comments you can comment. Thank you one and all.